Okay, hi! Today we're going to use a t-shirt as a shape, as a pattern, and I have some lovely bee fabric. Let's see what we can make with that. First of all, I'm going to find out here the stretch of the fabric and fold it up. I'm going to fold it first once. You can see there is enough width here to make a nice t-shirt for me, and then I'm going to fold it again so it's here with 2 folds on this side and in 4 layers in total. So here there is enough for both the front and the back. I'm going to place it on my table, making sure that the fabric is lying nice and flat here. So we got the 2 folds here, 4 layers in total, and we've got a t-shirt. Putting it down like this, and yeah, t-shirts, when they get washed, they often actually aren't very straight. You can see the seams there. I don't know where that seam is going, but you put it as flat as you can and try to make it nice as possible. That's right. Okay, and we have this t-shirt has attached sleeves, of course, which is the normal thing, and we're just going to make a piece of fabric that is in one piece. So I'm gonna take something to mark with. You can use a pen, you can use a fabric pen, you can use some old crayons that I have here. You know, just don't draw in the middle of your fabric, but draw where you're about to cut, so it's going to be fine. So I like the length of this t-shirt, so I'm going to draw a couple of centimeters below the end of the t-shirt, because then I'm sure that I can fold it up and it will have the good length. At the top here, I follow the back neck opening, 1 centimeter above that, and then I follow the shoulder line here, and then I just go straight, continue this line from the shoulder line here. I don't go down here, I just continue this so it goes straight that way. Then we'll see how long I can get these sleeves. And then I'll make a little curve here underneath the sleeve and to the side of the t-shirt, approximately 1.5 centimeters, and I just go all the way down. And then I make a line from the top point here and down approximately so it kind of looks like a t-shirt would look. And then I find my scissors. So I cut here. And I make a curve nice and smooth. Cut up here. Cut here. Up to the shoulder, up to the neck opening. And I cut through all 4 layers of fabric with the same line. So there we have the t-shirt. Well done if you've gotten this far. So we can remove this one for now. We can put it over to this side. And if we then take off 1 layer of fabric here, then we have this piece of fabric, and this can be the front of the t-shirt. So we'll keep this neck opening here for the back, and then I'll just put this t-shirt down again approximately where it was before, and then you can see that the neck line of the front is here. I'll just mark a centimeter above that approximately, and then up to the shoulder point, and then I'll cut through here. And it's always better to cut the neck opening too small to begin with, because you can always make it larger, you can always open it up. Whereas if you cut it way too wide, way too open, there's not much to be done. So cut it small, try it on when you've sewed it, and then you can see if you need to cut it and open it a little bit more. That's a good tip. We can put this t-shirt away now, and then basically we have some extra fabric. Then we have our two pieces here. The front of the t-shirt and the back of the t-shirt. So we place these two, front of fabric facing front of fabric, and make sure to line them up well up against each other. You can put little clips in, you can put pins in, or you can just freestyle it. Not freestyle it. Or you can just, you know, try to hold them up nicely against each other when you make them. But basically, here, right, approximately. You know, this is good enough for me. So you are ready to sew now. I'm just marking with my scissors. You sew from the top here of the sleeve opening and up to there from the top of the neck opening side and down to here. Then you leave, of course, the two sleeve openings open so you can get your arms in and out. And then you go down here from the bottom of the sleeve opening, make a nice curve, and all the way down to the side. Same here on the other side, bottom of the sleeve opening, curve, and all the way down to the side. So I've made approximately 1 to 2 centimeter seam allowance. So of course you have to keep that in mind when you sew. You can make it a little bit bigger next time if you want a wider t-shirt, or actually make it just 1 centimeter if you don't want it to be that much wider. But now it's time to sew them together, to stitch these two sides together. And I have a serger, which is great to have. If you don't, you can use a zigzag stitch. You can use your normal sewing machine, just a normal stitch. Try something different. Figure out what you like. I like my serger, my overlocker, because it just makes it go really, really quickly. So I'm going to turn it on, and I will start here from the opening, top from the one arm and over to the opening of the neck. And when you use an overlocker, a serger, this is great. So, first bit of t-shirt done. You can see here, the opening here is quite small. So I'm just going to try to put it on to see what it looked like, what it looks like. Okay, and yeah, okay, I'm just using the camera as a mirror now. So depends, of course, what you want to do. I'm going to fold this back to front, which makes it, yeah, maybe 1 centimeter or more shorter. So that opens it up a bit, but maybe I just want it to actually be a little bit more open. So I think I'm going to cut just below, yeah, less than 1 centimeter off all the way around. But the rest of the fit feels fine. So here, you can of course mark it if you want to, or you can just cut. I'm always just gonna cut, but I'm gonna take here 1 centimeter or a little bit less all the way around. This was the front, and now I'm gonna go on the back here. Right, so now it is a little bit more open. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some pins for this. I'm going to take it here, then I'm going to fold it down once from the back towards the front, and I'm going to do again, so a double fold, and then I'm just going to put a little pin in and do the same again, fold it from the back towards the front twice and put a pin in it. This way you get a nice effect that I really like, and you can do it because the colour of the fabric is the same on both sides. Of course you don't have the bee print on the back of the fabric, but that's okay, and they just get a cool effect, and it's a very easy way to do a nice neck opening on jersey. So we've got pins in now, like this. That will look really nicely when it gets stitched on. And you can actually do the same with the sleeve openings, just to keep the look of the blouse the same. But this I'm going to do when I sew it. So now I've shown you here how to actually pin it in place. I'm just going to do it freehand on the machine for the sleeve openings and for the bottom of the t-shirt as well. So let's see how that goes. So I'm going to get my normal sewing machine now, and I've got some pink thread that kind of matches with the fabric, and I'm going to start with the neck opening, and you can see my machine. Right, I'm going to start here in the side seam and the shoulder seam, and then I'm going to go really close to the fold, that I folded down twice. I'm going to go really close to that to make sure it doesn't unfold. I need to find my pedal. A little bit back and forth, and then I'm ready. Yes, it's done now all the way around the neck opening, and you can see here, can you see? So because it's overlocked, you can see the overlock seam here in the sides, because it's folded out to front. I think that's a fun little detail. I don't mind at all. And this is a really nice looking neckline. I'm going to do the same for the sleeve openings now and for the bottom. Without any pins, I'm just gonna do it. You have to make sure if there's too many rough edges to just cut them nicely. So they're kind of a straight line. Fold it twice, put it into the machine, and go. Oh, here it is. Very nice. I'm looking forward to wearing this. Beautiful. I'm going to try it on in a moment. Please like and subscribe if you want to see more of this content. I am sure that I'm going to be making lots more on this channel.